Here we go again. We're getting another Game of Thrones show. Now, I can't decide whether or not they're just milking Game of Thrones for everything they have, or if they genuinely want to see this succeed, because it looks good. But I mean, that's what a trailer is supposed to do. Everything that's a trailer and marketing is supposed to be amazing. But the trailer just came out for A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, which is their new spin-off show. It came out today, and it's set 100 years before the events of Game of Thrones. Which House of the Dragon was another spinoff that happened 200 years before Game of Thrones. And season 1 of that was amazing. It was beautiful. But then season 2 was like nothing freaking happened. If you haven't seen House of the Dragon, at the end of season 1, they were like, "Oh, we're going to go to war." And I was like, "Yeah." And it was really exciting and climactic and it was really cool. And then season 2, nothing happened. And then at the end of season 2, they're like, "We're actually gonna go to war this time. I promise. I promise we're gonna go. This is the time we're gonna go to war." And it's like politics and backstabbing and like the cloak and dagger stuff is really. I mean that makes Game of Thrones. I love that stuff, but nothing came of it in season 2 of House of the Dragon. And of course, Game of Thrones was like incredible. Like most of the show, season like 1 through 5 and 6 were amazing, and then 7 and 8 were just like it just got worse until we eventually got the horrible ending that we had. So with this downward trek that they're going down with Game of Thrones media, I just don't know if this is gonna be worth it. Of course, one of the comments on this video, which I kind of agree with, they said that it looks, hey, budget friendly versus other Game of Thrones. It could be good because of how it seems like they don't have a lot of budget to it, or they don't have, it doesn't seem as big as a bunch of their other stuff, which is great because that might lean into a more, creatively compelling situation. But I might just be optimistic. What do you guys think about the trailer? I mean, it looks good, but basing on the downward trek of Game of Thrones, my hopes aren't that high. The same way they're not going to be that high for season 3 because I haven't seen a whole lot of the cast or the crew talking about season 3, even though, I mean, they should be almost done to making it, right? Or they're somewhere in the production of it. But with this show coming out, I feel like this show feels grounded enough in order for us to really, connect with the story and what's going on and just have fun with it. That's what the show really seems. It seems like a lot more of a fun time than the other Game of Thrones projects, which I think would be fantastic for them to do a 180 on what we've really seen before, which is the really dark and gritty. And of course, that's Game of Thrones, but I don't know. What do you guys think about this whole thing? I feel like I have hopes for this. But they're not incredibly high because of what we've gotten with House of the Dragon so far, and of course, the ending of Game of Thrones. I don't know if the creatives are in the right hands. We'll see. But what do you guys think about this whole trailer? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, and if you like the video, subscribe, like, comment, and see you all in the next video. Bye bye.
Reality rearranged, outrage, horrors claim.